If I banned you, it's probably because you were going after Mike. That doesn't happen here anymore. He's a reformed troll. He's demonstrating that, so I'm gonna give him the space to continue to grow into something else. And you're not gonna, don't no one's gonna come in here and mess that up. So if you're coming here with malice or passive aggression, I think it's the passive aggression more than anything, and the hypocrisy. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Finish that AI discussion on hypocrisy. Pull it up. And we talked about why it's harmful. It erodes trust, creates division, community, and they have provide active discussions about the. I don't trust these people. I don't trust any discussion with them as good faith, and I don't like to waste my time on bad faith discussions, especially because they're all doubling down. Because this is what they did. They cried victim. There was an autism video of me with the arrow through my neck, making fun of autistic people and mocking violence against them. And some people were like loving it, putting hearts on it, putting crying, laughing faces all over it. People that hang out here that are part of this community. And I confronted them on it because it caught me by surprise. And now and then so they played the you don't it wasn't what you think, you don't understand, you're just confused, you got to understand this. But then now they're doubling down, they're like writing even more comments reinforcing and confirming the initial impression. So I was right about these people all along. So I don't trust any kind of open dialogue. I don't know what that's gonna comp. Like, I'm pretty good at this. I'm 53 years old, and I've been around, and I've dealt with this shit my whole life. Like, I'm really good at pattern recognition, especially around this stuff, and affective memory. I'm pretty sure I have this situation sussed. So, if y'all want to like dialogue and dance around some more and bullshit, but I don't feel like I'm getting open, transparent dialogue from any of these people. And I will put my transparency and authenticity against theirs any day, and my compassion and humanity against theirs any day, because I think what this guy is doing is malicious. And I think these people, somehow their id is tied up with his malice. And, and I found out the reason he's doing it is because he thinks I'm an asshole. And so, who's the asshole? The person who thinks the person who subjectively did something to make someone think they're an asshole, or the person who in response made a video mocking their autism and making fun of violence against them? That seems way more the asshole. Like, there's nothing I did on the stream ever I think that's more asshole than that.
Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder and the lens through which Jeff experiences the world. It is impossible to understand Jeff's defensiveness, hypersensitivity, narcissism, irresponsibility, paranoia, victimhood, self-pity, and poor grasp on reality without understanding his relationship with autism. Jeff was diagnosed with a disorder in his early childhood, at a time when far less was understood about the disorder, and it became a cornerstone of his identity and influence on how he would act, alongside potentially other undiagnosed psychological or neurodevelopmental disorders. It should be noted that Jeff's autism is not reflective of the experiences that most people with the disorder have, but since Jeff has consistently pointed to autism whenever he does something wrong, and we have no way of knowing what other disorders Jeff may have without access to his medical documents, these videos serves as good a place as any to discuss the nature of Jeff's neuroses, whether they are tied to autism or not.
So a lot of this is projection, and I think there's some people, whether consciously or not, that are getting enmeshed and tied into something very dark going on that side. Plus, the guy's an idiot. He doesn't have any factual information correct. Number two, hold individuals and institutions accountable. So you're tying yourself to somebody like less intelligent.
Jeff frequently brings up that the reason people used to be cruel to him in his childhood was because they did not understand autism. In the 1980s, when autism had been known for around 40 years, when asked about why they did not understand, Jeff delivers his canned response of, "I do not know." It's not clear that Jeff has any understanding of what, precisely, autism is, except that A, he has it, B, it's a bad thing, and C, He's a brave little boy for living with it. To Jeff, that's all it is. A condition that makes you a bit smarter than normal human beings and mysteriously makes people not want to be your friend. Jeff's personification of autism also seems to only be aware of the symptoms of autism that fit in with his odd, pseudo-bohemian lifestyle. Asexuality is very common in autistic people. This is because any form of romance or sex may be too intimate for an autistic mind to cope with. In Jeff's case, it's also because he annoys everyone he comes into contact with. By his own admission, my own family scapegoated me. Autism didn't make you an asshole, Jeff. That is your choice.